What's up YouTube, CharminEXSoft here coming at you guys with a brand new Friday the 13th game video. And today we're going to talk about questions. Now a lot of you all still have tons of questions about Friday the 13th the game, which is great. And I've been seeing a lot of questions being asked on places like Twitter, Facebook, my YouTube channel, the Friday the 13th the game forums, and I've been keeping up with all of this along with also watching the Friday the 13th frequently asked questions post for updates, and I've been compiling all of this information and I want to bring it to you guys all in one video so that you can go ahead and kind of get this one-stop source for this information right here. So if you have a friend who still has a lot of questions about Friday the 13th the game, make sure you go ahead and pass this video on to them because it may help them get the answers that they're searching for. But before we get started, I also want to state that this video is going to be kind of done in almost like a Q&A type fashion so that it's easier for everybody to follow and keep up with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so the first question we have right here is actually kind of a basic one. There's still a lot of people who are still confused about the release date of the game. So basically, when is the game going to release? It will officially release early 2017. What will be available to play when the game releases in early 2017? Once the game releases in early 2017, we will be able to play the full multiplayer version of the game, which will include 3 different maps: the Crystal Lake map, the Higgins Haven map, and the Packanack Lodge map. We'll also be able to play as 6 different Jason models from the movies, and we'll even be able to play as the never-before-seen exclusive newly designed Jason skin with unique weapon made by Tom Savini if you in fact purchase that add-on at F13game.com. We'll be able to play as 11 different counselors, which will now include Tommy Jarvis as a playable counselor, and we'll even be able to utilize the counselor clothing pack if you did purchase that add-on as well at F13game.com, which is an exclusive in-game counselor clothing pack which will have additional clothing options for all default counselors. That includes a mixture of outfits, tops, pants themed for each character trope for every single character class. If I pre-order the game, will it include the exclusive Tom Savini Jason skin and counselor clothing pack? No, the exclusive Tom Savini Jason skin and counselor clothing pack do not come with the game just for pre-ordering. If you want the new Jason skin with unique weapon and counselor clothing pack, you must pre-order them separately at F13game.com, which I've provided a link for you all down in my description box down below. I saw on the Kickstarter post the game is set to release in spring 2017, not early 2017. Is that true? On the Kickstarter post, yes, it says spring 2017, but according to this post on Twitter from F13, there was a miscommunication with the Kickstarter update post and they're working with BackerKick to change it. But F13's official release is set for early 2017, not spring 2017. Will the game have single player or offline with bots? Yes, in the summer of 2017, the game will receive an update which will include single player and offline with bots for everyone who owns the game to enjoy. Will I have to pay extra for the single player and offline with bots modes when they release? No, the cost of the single player and offline with bots is already included in your game's purchase price, so everyone who owns a copy of the game will get the single player and offline with bots modes when the update officially releases this summer 2017. When will the F13 beta release and how do I get access? There will be 2 closed PC betas in late 2016. The first will be a friends and family closed beta, and the second will be a standard closed beta. If you pre-order the game, you will get access to the standard closed beta, and F13 will email you 5 beta codes, 1 for you and 4 that you can give to your friends so that you all can enjoy the game together when the beta comes around. Can I still pre-order the game now to get access to the beta? Yes, you can go to F13game.com and still place your pre-order today and secure your beta access. Do note that you will not be receiving your beta codes today as they will be emailed out to everyone closer to the beta's release date. How do I get access to the Friends and Family beta? The only way to have access to the Friends and Family beta is if you would have backed the game at the appropriate tier while it was still in the Kickstarter phase. Can I stream or post videos of the betas on social media outlets like YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter? Well, both yes and no. Wes Keltner has confirmed with me today that the Friends and Family beta cannot be streamed or posted to social media outlets like YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. But when the standard closed beta comes out for everyone who pre-ordered the game, we will be able to stream and post videos on social media outlets like YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter to our heart's desire. But again, we will only be able to do that for the standard closed beta only. Will Friday the 13th the game release on consoles as well? Friday the 13th the game will release on all platforms, PC, Steam, Xbox One, and PS4 in early 2017. Since the beta is only going to be on PC, will I still get PC beta codes if I pre-ordered the game on Xbox or PlayStation? Yes, everyone who pre-orders the game will get 5 beta codes for the closed PC beta regardless of what platform you pre-ordered the game on. 1 for you and 4 for your friends. Why won't there be a console beta? Well, they've said they're not leaving console gamers out because they don't like them or anything like that. They said they're not like PC Master Race or anything along those lines. They've said that it all boils down to timing. If they're gonna make a console beta, then they would have to push the game's launch back much further into 2017, and nobody wants that. Now, I've posted a link down in my description box below for a post that Wes Keltner, one of the game's co-creators, made that goes deeper into detail on this topic if you guys are interested, and I highly recommend you read it because this really actually applies to pretty much almost every single beta when it comes to consoles and how the process is done. So it's got a lot of detail. I encourage you guys to go ahead and check it out, and again, I put a link for that down in my description box below. Can I pre-order Friday the 13th the game for any platform at f13game.com? Yes, you will be able to go ahead and select the platform of your choice, whether you choose a digital code or a physical copy of the game. You will be able to select between PC, Steam, Xbox One, or PS4. If I pre-ordered the game digitally or purchased any of the exclusive add-ons, how will I get my download codes? All digital purchase codes will be sent to the email address that you placed your order with just before the release of the game so you can start your downloads. I want to pre-order the game on Xbox Live, Steam, or the PlayStation Network, or even at my local retailer like GameStop or Best Buy. When can I do that? As of right now, the only place to pre-order the game is on their site at f13game.com. But they do intend to offer the game for pre-order on Xbox Live, Steam, and PSN, and at your local retailers as well later. More information will be coming on that soon. Will Friday the 13th the game launch on Mac as well? They are confident the game will be playable on Mac. However, they have not 100% confirmed this just as of yet, so please stay tuned for more details. Can I use a controller to play Friday the 13th the game on PC? Yes, you can use any controller you want to play the game on PC as long as you have downloaded the appropriate drivers for your PC to use that controller. What Jason models will be in the game at launch? The Jason models that we will be able to play with at launch will be from parts 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the add-on content, new design Tom Savini Jason skin with unique weapon if you did in fact purchase that add-on at f13game.com. Will Freddie be in the game or the Jason models from the 2009 remake or Freddie vs. Jason? No, those models won't be in the game due to licensing restraints. Will Pamela Voorhees ever be a playable character in the game? Friday the 13th the game has said that adding her to the game would be a huge undertaking, something that they're not against and they think would be really cool, but it's something that would take a lot of time and money to do it right. Now, she's not off the table as of right now. They feel they could spend that time doing more manageable DLC first, but if it happens, it would be down the road a bit. Now, I've posted a link down in my description box below for, again, a post made by Wes Keltner, one of the game's co-creators. He goes into much greater detail on this topic, explaining how big an undertaking it would be to add Pamela Voorhees to the game. So if you want more information about that topic, make sure you guys go ahead and check out that link down in my description box below because it is a really good, informative article that he's posted there. How much will Friday the 13th the game cost? Friday the 13th the game will cost you $40 US for a digital copy and $60 US for a physical copy. What is the difference in the physical and digital copies? Why is one cheaper than the other? There is no difference in the game's content between digital and physical. The only reason the physical costs more is due to the cost associated with packaging, printing, disc, labor, etc. What will the rating for Friday the 13th the game be? They fully anticipate it being an M for mature rating for ESRB and PEGI 18 with equivalent ratings in respective countries that do not utilize those systems. Will you need an internet connection to play the game? Yes, but only until the single player launches. You will need online services to play Friday the 13th the game like Xbox Live, PlayStation Plus, and Steam, which will be required to play the game at launch, but it will change in the summer of 2017 when the single player goes live and you download the single player update. Once you have downloaded that particular single player update, then an internet connection will no longer be necessary to play Friday the 13th the game. Will the game be cross-platform? Friday the 13th the game has said that they do hope to make the game cross-platform between all three launch platforms, the PC, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. However, there are quite a few logistical issues to solve before they can confirm that, some of which are completely out of their control. I've seen other people make videos on the Friday the 13th the game virtual cabin. How can I get access to it? The Friday the 13th the game virtual cabin is an interactive 3D dev diary that is for PC only, which you can purchase at f13game.com. Now, I've provided a link for that down in my description box below, so if you want one, go ahead and check that out. Now, orders are being filled manually by hand by F13, so you may not receive your Steam code for it right away, but they will be filling orders regularly, so please be patient and give them a chance to email you your codes. What kind of plans does Friday the 13th the game have for DLCs? Friday the 13th the game has said that the team is making this game a passion project and they fully hope to expand the game after its launch. That being said, they haven't officially announced any specific plans as of yet for DLCs, but they hope to make this the end-all be-all of Friday the 13th games. Will Friday the 13th be adding any of the missed stretch goals from the Slasher Backer into the game? Well, they officially ended the funding of the Slasher Backer campaign on July 8, 2016, but they have confirmed that they will be adding single player and offline with bots and Tommy Jarvis as a playable character. But as of right now, they have said they hope to add more content, however, nothing is solid in terms of plans on that just yet. Can the early Jason models from parts 2 and 3 run since they ran in the movies? Yes, they revealed during the Kentucky Scarefest this year that the Jason models from parts 2 and 3 will have the ability to run, and they said that it is quite terrifying while being chased by Jason to look back and see him running after you wide open. If Jason kills a player, will the player's bodies stay in the spot they died on the map, or will they disappear before the match ends? When Jason kills counselors, the dead bodies will remain throughout the entire match, and if another counselor was to discover that mangled body, it could possibly affect their fear meter. When looking at screenshots of the Friday the 13th the game weekly playtest, what is the meter gauge that we see underneath the minimap? That gauge is the counselor's stamina bar. If it depletes, you will not be able to run as fast and you could possibly even trip and fall. Will there be a private match system in the game so that you can adjust the match length and play only with your friends? Yes, Friday the 13th the game will have a private match system where you can adjust settings like that and play only with the friends that you choose, but this feature will not be available in the beta as they will be doing lots of load tests on the servers during that time period. I've heard that counselor players can climb and dive through windows to escape from Jason, but can Jason grab them while they're trying to escape through a window if he's fast enough? And how do you intend to prevent people from trolling the Jason player by exploiting windows, jumping back and forth and looping like they do in other games? Yes, Jason can actually grab you while you're trying to climb out a window if you're not fast enough, and to negate the window cheese trolling that is found in other games, Wes Keltner has actually made a post about this topic, which I'll provide a link for in my description box down below if you want to check it out. But basically what he says in that post is that Jason can now break out the windows, which will leave little glass shards inside the window pane. And if a counselor was to hop through that window, then they would get cut. And if they continue trying to hop back and forth, they will reach a wounded state, and once the counselor is wounded, their movements will become more limited, which will help negate that type of window cheese trolling behavior. Now, they have said that they will continue to balance this during the beta until they get it to a point that feels right and is fair for all players. So if you will be playing in the beta, then please make sure you go ahead and share your thoughts and opinions with Gunmean and Ilphonic so that they can go ahead and make these adjustments before the game releases. But anyways, that about covers a lot of the frequently asked questions that you all have been asking on places like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, and I'm sure there's a lot of questions out there that still need answers, so make sure you stay tuned to my channel, as I will be continuing to report more and more information as it becomes available. Also, don't forget I have provided links to all of the source information in my description box below, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, make sure you go ahead and do so. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you out. And if it did, please feel free to go ahead and slap that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and comment below and follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with all my YouTube videos. I'm CharminEXSoft, and as always, thanks for watching, and y'all come back now, you hear?